to call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season, and there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
First delivery to him on the way. Joe Panik is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen to start.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Panik leads off second with nobody out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Alvarez is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting third.
Next to bat for Toronto, Teoscar Hernandez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Bo Bichette comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Randal Grichuk, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. 2 out, nobody on. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! Randal Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Rowdy Tellez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Jays are out in front. Hyunjin Ryu gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour. Kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective. Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They trail in this one 3-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one.
I think it is, though, Matt. You got to stay focused as a player. There could be a couple stops in this one. The tarp might get pulled. You just have to keep your focus, stay dry, and stay ready.
The 0-2 once more.
Nope, at the ball.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen is under it. One down.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Derek Fisher.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Batting 9, the pitch
To the plate now, Hyunjin Ryu. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Runners on first with 1 down. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Segura for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So after the 3. So here's the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
batting 5th, the first baseman, 3.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring up Gene Segura to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Ryu gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joe Panic. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Joe Panic. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see two different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Teoscar Hernandez goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. At the plate now, Bo Bichette hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Segura has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Jose Alvarez gets the okay to come back into the game after the lengthy delay, and we'll see if he can settle back in at the plate to get the action started. Rowdy Tellez. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
At the plate, Roman Quinn. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Didi Gregorius will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Ryu's ready. Here's the 1-0. He pulls this one into right. Grichuk is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Alejandro Kirk started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And so here's the pitcher now. Hyun-Jin Ryu the next to bat. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready on 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Quinn is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Alec Bohm, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. At the plate, Phil Gosselin, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone at strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch in the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That was a mistake with location, and he drove it out of here. I can't overstate how important this home run is, folks. It's not just the 2 runs. It's what he does to the guys in the dugout. 5-0 seems pretty desperate, but 5-2 is doable. That changed the whole feel of this game.
JT Realmuto is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hoskins is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Joe Panik. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the third baseman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, and it remains 5-2. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's a pop-up now. Panik is under it for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Stepping in, Roman Quinn hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They trail 5-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. To the left side, but it's well foul. And another foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Bohm has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
0-2, here it is. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're still out in front, 5-2. Jay Bruce is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Jay Bruce.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Alec Bohm. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Panic. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 8.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Phil Gosselin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ryu gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Hit back up the middle. A dive. He's got it. It's there, and he's out. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Blake Parker is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Into the box now, Alejandro Kirk. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter.
Into the box, Derek Fisher. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Now at the plate, Hyunjin Ryu. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Blue Jays pitcher with an even 1-1 count. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, and it remains 5-2. Bryce Harper will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. A hit in 2 tries so far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Reese Hoskins. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for Philadelphia, and the deficit remains 5-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Joe Panik. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Joe Panik goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have it.
Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they open it up to 6-2 now. Into the box now, Bo Bichette. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Phillies 2. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Grounded to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter.
Settling in now, Roman Quinn. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Scott Kingery will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 4, Scott Kingery.
Over to first, Ryu, back in standing. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Fisher's under it. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Alec Bohm. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set and the pitch. Line towards center field. Oh, and he misses it. And they won't get him at third. They're runners at the corners here with 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Number 52.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Little chopper back to the mound. Bichette's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. We played 8 full. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Phillies 2. Zach Eflin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Jays, Rowdy Tellez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Goslin moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. In now, Derek Fisher. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle. There's Segura. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Phillies 2. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
So striding forward now, Rhys Hoskins. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he fouls this one off. And the pitch. Philly down to their last strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish.